I didn't plan this feeling. It found me on its own, like a thought that stays quiet but never feels alone.
I stayed where the moments slowed, just long enough to hear, and not everything needs a name to feel sincere.
I move when the day opens space, knowing it pulls me through. There's a rhythm I don't question, it already knows what to do. I don't rush the beginning,
I don't chase the end, I let the hours shake themselves and bend.
yeah, we don't ask the time for answers, we just keep in step. Father feels live when nothing's held too tight.
Keys in my hands, street and view, something familiar feels due, like repetition. Finally learned how to move. There's one simple progress, and do it without display, and trust in what unfolds. Where to stay?
I don't need this moment lavish,
I don't need it clean,
not like it's finally.
unfinished in between.
I don't need a razor blade,
I don't need the sign.
just the way that they respond when we don't force time.
Energy doesn't shout or rise to the lines.
The moving
Feels honest inside.
the pesos later on, I'll remember this. The ease of enter and the day like this.
I'll remember how we started, the step to the midbed,
Nothing needed
fixing nothing right.
two voices, one direction. Now I face no soul,
Just away and ready to go. I woke up before the reason, before the rush had a name. The city was still deciding if today would be the same.
I stayed 5 minutes longer just to hear the room. The quiet said more than plans ever do.
I move when the rhythm opens, not a second ahead. There's a pace I don't argue with, it's already set.
I don't slow it down on purpose, I don't push it through.
I let the motion find my feet and carry me to
No signal,
no signal,
no direction, just a forward feel. We don't ask
for permission,
we move.
because it's real. Piano counts the distance between now and then, repeats the same idea until it makes sense.
That's for phone, cuts the corner.
Says one true thing,
Leave space behind the sound
to let it rain. I don't need the moment louder, I don't need it clean. I like it slightly unfinished in between.
I don't need a perfect start
Or a reason why
I trust the way that day responds when we try. Energy doesn't rise or fall, it aligns when we stop forcing time.
if the hours tighten later, I'll remember this. The way movement felt honest, without a list.
I remember how we entered, mid-step, mid-breath, and nothing needed fixing. Nothing left, not calm, not driven, just awake. Two voices moving at the same pace.
I missed the train, and nothing bad happened. The day kept going without waiting for me. Someone laughed behind glass, a cup tipped but didn't spill. A song started halfway through and I liked it more that way. I stopped counting steps and they still landed right. There's a kind of energy that doesn't push you forward, it just removes the brakes. Piano plays like it's busy doing something else, repeating a thought until it becomes useful. The saxophone shows up late, says one honest thing, then leaves before it gets heavy. It's permission to move without a reason, to stop without an excuse. The day doesn't need my mood, it needs my weight on the ground. So I walk, not toward anything, just through it. And somehow that's enough energy to keep going. Movement before thought, way before meaning. The body knows first, the mind follows later. Steps fall into pattern, pattern becomes speed, speed becomes silence. No decision required, no permission asked. Hands repeat what works, I stay forward. Piano marks distance, 1, 2, again, not emotion. Position, position, position. Saxophone interrupts once, then disperse. Nothing inspires, and this just posture lines when momentum locks. This is not calm, this is not rush, this is function. Energy doesn't rise, it circulates. Nothing inspires this motion, nothing resists it. Time compresses, focus widens. The day doesn't begin, it's already running. You enter it, mid-stride. The street learns my weight again. Concrete answers without words. Signals blink, a bus exhales. Metal hums, the day asserts. Hands remember simple task. Keys a cup, a turning lock. Every object holds a function. Nothing pauses for a thought. I don't enter the day gently. I step into its current. Momentum is emotional. It's accurate. A door closes behind intention. A head sound stacks into time. Motion enters hesitation. Precision feels like calm. Piano counts without persuasion. A pattern proves its point. Repetition isn't boredom, it's alignment. The saxophone doesn't comfort, it curves the air, then leaves. Shape passes through the moment, unattached, clean. I move with practice, certainty. Not rush, not slow. Efficiency becomes a feeling when resistance goes. There's no narrative this morning, no symbol, no disguise. Just sequence after sequence, synchronized. Energy lives in execution, and things done the same each day. Not inspiration, not emotion, just momentum holding shape. I'm not centered, I'm not drifting.
just exact, like knowing where your hands belong without looking back.
The day begins without permission, like a page already turned. Somewhere between sound and silence, something steady is learned. I don't wake up into meaning, I wake up into motion. A quiet kind of readiness, like the edge of the ocean. There's a tension in still objects, a chair, a street, a wall. They've been waiting all night to feel footsteps at all. I move through borrowed seconds that don't belong to me. Time feels less like a line now, more like something free. Piano doesn't tell a story, it repeats a simple fact, that not everything unfolding needs to look back. The saxophone cuts a corner where thoughts begin to bend. It sounds like a sentence that doesn't need an end. I don't negotiate the moment, I don't soften the truth. I let it stand on its own feet, unpolished, uncouth. There's a pleasure in forward motion without a finish in sight, in letting the body decide what feels right. I'm not early, I'm not late, I'm not calm, I'm not tense. I exist in a narrow balance between impulse and sense. Some energy is borrowed, some is quietly grown. This one comes from repetition, from knowing where I'm alone. It doesn't sparkle a promise, it doesn't try to impress. It feels like momentum after stress. If the hours later sharpen and the tempo betrays, I'll remember this movement and the way it stays. Not as memory, not as mood, but as a physical truth that I can enter again without proof. Before the city clears its throat, before the plans arrive, I sit inside a quieter version of being alive. The day is still unlabeled, no mood, no expectation, just a soft beginning without explanation. I feel the floor remember me, my weight, my shape, my pace. Like every step I ever took left a trace. pace. I don't need to be impressive, I don't need to be fast. I let the morning catch up to me last. Oh, oh. Piano sketches, open lines, nothing sharp, nothing tight. It feels like thought before language, like early light. The saxophone drifts in slowly, not to claim the space, just to color the silence with a human face. I notice how my shoulders drop when I stop trying to arrive. How the simplest breath can remind me I'm alive. I don't correct the moment, I don't adjust the tone, I let it be unfinished, let it be my own. There's a strength in choosing gently, in moving without a shield, in trusting that what I'm feeling is already real. Some mornings taste like questions, some like open air. Today feels like permission to just be there. I'm not building the future, I'm not fixing the past. I'm walking inside the present, and it holds me fast. Good energy isn't brightness, it is an escape or fire. It's the steady warmth of knowing I don't need to reach higher. If the day later crowds me, if the noise returns, I remember this beginning and how it burns. Not loud, not wild, just clear and slow, like something true I already know. Oh, oh.
The morning doesn't ask, who are you? Just opens the light. I could trust I'll remove myself if I give it but to time. I stand where the air feels honest, between sleep and street, where nothing expects me to hurry. And my father stole the feet. I used to wake up already running, already behind. Now I let the day come closer before I decide. There's a softness in being early before the word is plain, before the note starts naming every joy there it gained. He had arms like clear water, simple, on and wide. Then I try and believe the feeling, just walking beside. The saxophone rolls aside, sway encouraging to sound like a voice that doesn't interrupt, but knows how to stay around. I don't need this moment louder, I don't need it fast. I'm at rest in my body at last. I know this shit, the way life changes on the same old wall. How something familiar can still feel new at all. I'm not fixing the past I'm on, I'm not rehearsing what's next. I stay in this quiet agreement with my own good. Some mornings carry a question, some arrive with no name. I've learned I don't need to answer to play the game. Good and in shape isn't exciting, it isn't escape. It's the condescension to be exactly this shape, to move without proving, to smile without cause, to trust that being present is already enough. If baby, hours are tight on the rhythm breaks, I'll remember this feeling. I know how it wakes. I'll find you the key to the unknown notes in a space where saxophone sighs, and wait this morning taught me to open my eyes.
Morning settles without a sound, like a promise kept. Light drifts across familiar walls while the city steps. I don't start with expectations, I don't ask for more. I let the quiet shape the pace right at my door. The air feels clean the moment too, nothing pulling tight. I stand still just long enough to feel it right. I move when the rhythm asks me, not a second before. There's an ease in letting life meet me where I am. Piano warms the open space, simple chords, clear lines. They don't rush the feeling, they give it time. The saxophone arrives softly, a breath that bends the air, a human sound that tells me it's okay to be there. I walk with a steady kindness toward myself, toward the day. Every step feels measured in a gentle way. I'm not fixing what I didn't break, I'm not chasing a name. I let the groove hold me lightly like a flame. judge the difference. I let both sides. Good energy lives in balance. In the space I allow, and trust in what is happening right now. I don't borrow from tomorrow what I don't spend the past. I keep my hands open and let the moment last. There's a quiet confidence growing, not loud, not proud, just a sense of being grounded in the crowd. If later the noise finds me and the day turns fast, I'll return to the simple place I know it lasts. I'll find it in the rhythm, in a breath between the lines, in the way the morning taught me to move in time. On my shoulders, like it knows my name. Light moves slow across the walls. Nothing feels the same. I don't wake up with a list. I don't race the clock. I let the seconds find their place. I let the tension drop. The city hums in low tones. Footsteps, doors, a passing train. Every sound feels friendly now, like a soft refrain. I take a breath, hold the space before the day asks more. There's a calm and standing still, with an open door. I walk out into the warmth, no armor, no disguise, just a steady inner rhythm opened in my eyes. Piano lays a simple path, warm chords, honest and wide, like a thought that doesn't push, just walks beside. The difference, I let them share the light. Good energy isn't perfect, it isn't always clear. It's the way I keep moving when I stay sincere. It lives in small decisions, like slowing down my breath, like trusting where I'm standing without a test. If this calm begins to fade later in the day, I know how to return to it in the same soft way. In the quiet I allow, in the simple act of being here right now.
Morning comes in quietly, not asking anything from me. Light finds the edges of the room like it knows exactly where to be. I sit with the sound of breathing, let the world wake up slow. There's no need to hurry the feeling, I already feel the flow. Coffee, steam, open window, street sound soft and wide. Every little moment tells me I don't need to hide. I walk out into the daylight with nothing heavy on my mind. Each step lands where it should, right on time. I'm not fixing what's broken, I'm not searching for a sign. I let the rhythm of the morning draw a simple line. Piano speaks in warm colors, easy chords, open space, like a conversation that doesn't need a phrase. Saxophone breathes between notes, slow, human, slightly rough. It doesn't try to impress me, it just feels enough. There's a calm inside the movement when I stop trying to lead, when I trust the quiet pulse under everything I need. I don't rush into the future, I don't pull the past along. I stay right here in motion, where the day feels strong. Some mornings feel lighter, some carry a little weight, but I don't fight the balance, I let it oscillate. Good energy isn't loud, it doesn't knock or shout. It arrives like a soft idea when doubt fades out. I move with a gentle confidence that doesn't need a name. Nothing to prove, nothing missing, nothing I need to claim. If this feeling drifts later, I know where it begins, in the sound of a quiet morning, in the space within. So I breathe in what feels honest, I let the rest pass by. I walk forward, steady and open, under a waking sky. Ooh, ooh, morning breath on open skin, light pours softly from within. No rush, no wait, no second guess, just calm and readiness. Footsteps find a gentle beat, every sound feels fresh and sweet. City wakes in mellow tones, like music in my bones. pushing moments away. There's a flow in how I move, a quiet, steady groove. I don't chase what hasn't come, I don't replay what is done. I stay present, light and free, right where I'm meant to be.
Alive, helping every step to thrive. There's a warmth in simple things, in the calm the morning brings. Good energy, soft but strong, carrying me along. If the hours drift and bend, I'll meet them as a friend. For now I walk with open eyes under open skies. Ooh. Soft air moves the room. Nothing heavy in my chest, just space to bloom. I step into a gentle pace, let the noise stay low. Every sound around me feels easy, feels slow. Keeps a steady walk like a calm, clear form. I'm awake without a reason, I'm ready without a rush. Good energy in motion, soft but enough. If the day has something more, I'll meet it when it comes. For now I move with open hands and an open sun.
footsteps across the floor, quiet moments at the door, no alarms inside my head, just the day ahead. I move easy, breathe it in, let the small things slowly win. Every sound feels soft and right, like a calm, awake delight. I'm not chasing any sign, I trust the pace, I trust the time. There's a rhythm in my step that I don't need to interrupt. I let the good come naturally, I let the heavy pass from me. Nothing loud, nothing forced, just a steady inner course. A gentle line, strings reply in open time. Guitar keeps the feet in place with a simple, honest grace. I walk forward light and clear, everything I need is here. No reason to look behind, I'm aligned. If the moment changes shape, that's okay, I won't escape. I know how this feeling grows in the way sound. Light finds its way across the room. I breathe in something simple, like the day knows what to do. No weight on my shoulders, no story to defend. I let the rhythm carry me right where I stand. Shoes on the floor, quiet smile. Street wakes up slow and kind. There's a pulse in every moment, keeping perfect time. I'm not late, I'm not early, I'm exactly where I am. There's an ease in how I'm moving, like I finally understand. I don't rush the feeling, I let it come, let it stay. Good energy in motion, leading me into the day. Piano talks in sunlight, strings flow soft and free. Every sound feels open, like it's meant for me. I don't hold on too tightly, I don't let it pass me by. I stay light, I stay open, let the morning rise.
just a steady kind of happiness. I can feel, I can stand. If the moment fades later, that's okay. I know the way. I'll find it in the rhythm of another morning day. Morning finds me without a question. Light on the wall, air on my skin. Nothing to prove, nothing missing. I let the day slowly begin. I don't rush into meaning, I don't chase a sign. I trust the way the rhythm meets me right on time. Windows open, sound of the street, softly moving, nothing loud. There's a smile I didn't plan on, rising from the crowd. I walk easy, breathing deep, feel my steps, feel the flow. Not trying to get somewhere, just enjoying how I go. I'm not fixing yesterday, I'm not borrowing tomorrow. I stay right here in motion, light awake and hollow free. Light awake and hollow free. There's a quiet joy in moving when you're not running away. When the beat doesn't push you, it just asks you to stay. I don't need to shine brighter, I don't need to slow down. I move with a simple confidence that doesn't make a sound. Music hums inside my chest like it's always been there. Every moment feels enough. Every breath feels fair. I let the good in gently, I let the heavy pass. I don't hold on too tightly, I don't live in the past. There's a rhythm to this morning that doesn't need a name, just a calm kind of energy that never feels the same. I'm awake, I'm open, nothing pulling me apart. Just a clean and steady feeling, moving softly through my heart. If this moment fades later, that's okay, it's fine. I know how to find it again in the next morning light. In the next morning light.
I woke up in the middle of a thought, didn't finish it, let it go.
I stayed there for a second, longer than I planned it. It felt okay.
The day didn't rush me, just kept moving, so I joined.
Nothing needed attention, nothing asked for proof, just motion. We move without deciding, we stay without a reason.
For it feels lighter when nothing's for.
I don't need the moment sharper, I don't need it clear. I like how it breathes
on its own.
I don't name what's happening, I let it pass through like it knows where to go.
Steps repeat themselves, not out of habit, out of ease. Time doesn't open or close, it just behaves and I follow. Energy doesn't arrive, it continues.
Titans, I remember this part when nothing pulled,
Where being present was an effort, it was default. Two voices, same direction, still moving.
I woke up in the middle of a thought, didn't finish it, let it go.
I stayed there for a second, longer than I planned. It felt okay.
The day didn't rush me, it just kept moving, so I joined.
Oh, nothing needed attention, nothing asked for proof,
Just motion.
we move without deciding, we stay without a reason, for it feels lighter when nothing's forced.
I don't need the moment sharper, I don't need it clear. I like how it breathes on its own. I don't name what's happening, I let it pass through like it knows where to go.
Steps repeat themselves, not out of habit, out of ease.
time doesn't open or close, it just behaves and I follow. Energy doesn't arrive,
It continues.
deflated the pace tightens.
I remember this part where nothing pulled, where being present was an effort, it was default. Two voices, same direction, still moving.
I woke up in the middle of a thought, didn't finish it, let it go.
I stayed there for a second, longer than I planned, it felt okay.
The day didn't rush me, it just kept moving, so I joined.
Nothing needed attention, nothing else for proof, just motion. We move without deciding, we stay without a reason. Forward feels lighter when nothing's forced.
I don't
it knows where to go.
Steps repeat themselves, not out of habit, out of ease.